Do women prefer older men? Now, in today's video, we are going to be dropping the facts to why women would want to be with an older man and how that does not leave younger men out of the picture, because there's a healthy balance of both in today's day and age. And sometimes it goes way deeper than just physical attraction and appearance. And I want to break it down in a simple way that leaves you with the answers you may be looking for. So to answer the question at hand, do women prefer older men? It depends. It really does depend, you guys, because some women may not want to be with an older man because maybe she's just either not attracted to him, she's not attracted to him, maybe there's an age difference that weirds her out and maybe will create judgment from her peers or other people, so she tends not to do that. These are just a few examples, of course, but also, for some women, they only date older men because of the life they have already lived. The more maturity a man has, the more likely a woman is going to feel secure in his presence. And for a lot of women, they seek that. They want to feel that sense of security in a relationship. And for younger men, sometimes they have some things that they still need to get out of their system. Maybe it's traveling, maybe it's partying, maybe it's hooking up with women. Who knows? The list can go on. And for a man who's already been through that and has put the towel down in that sense, is a lot more capable of opening himself and his life to a woman that is going to be more aligned to perhaps what they are valuing in a partner. Because for women, I feel like we do mature, at least some women, quicker than men. And for a lot of women, they're attracted to older men because of what they can offer. And no, this is not just financially, you guys, although financial security for anyone is, I think, very important. And that's something a woman should care about, is a man's financial security. So not all women are gold diggers because they want a man who is successful in the way that he's created his life to be. It's very attractive to see a man that has discipline and admiration to create a life that he doesn't have to worry or stress or be in survival mode. Because if a man's in that state, he can't offer a woman much because he's on go mode. He's on just taking care of his basic needs, and a woman may just be an added stressor to his life. Which is why a woman will look for a man with higher kind of social status, what he's made for his life this far. And a lot of women are also very different, you guys. And some women do just date older men because of their money, and they don't really care about his emotional depth, his maturity, if he's even seeing other women or not. She's there just for the money. And I'm not talking about that type of woman, because that kind of speaks for itself. And the relationship dynamic there is an exchange of looks for financial security. But for most women, they can't just be with a man just because he has money. It would be torturous for a woman who actually values long-term partnership. And I feel like at some point, we're all going to want to have that, because it's quite isolating to be alone forever. So a man with more life experience is going to stand out for us women to feel more safe in your presence, because you're not living a life of a early 20-year-old boy who only cares about women and partying and the classic things that I feel like younger people need to get out of their system, especially men, for them to even want to commit to a woman. Because without that, he's always going to be questioning what if. So a man who is certain of what he's wanting in a woman is highly attractive for women to see, and for her to kind of play into the role of femininity that a lot of people don't get to see in today's day and age, because a man doesn't know how to provide that for a woman, and a woman is terrified to just be in her feminine. And it's all about the environment. So a woman who has an environment for her to flourish in the ways of what her femininity will offer to a man, as well as back to her, is something that is very, very appealing for especially younger women too. It's more common now, actually, to see younger women with older men for status reasons, for financial reasons, for maturity reasons, and honestly, maybe just depth. A man who's had more life has more depth to himself, as well as what he actually values and the integrity that has been built through him just living his life free. And for a woman to enter a man's life, especially a mature man's life, with similar standards for each other, roles they can play, can be very attractive, as well as less confusing of all of the hookup culture and F-boys and a person's fear of commitment. Commitment is something that is very scary for a lot of younger people. Because it means that their freedom's taken away. But for mature people ready to emotionally invest into a person, there has to be that honor for commitment. Your full commitment to a person, to a career, leaves out any other room for the wasted energy of distractions and just wasting your time. So yes, in today's culture, some women are more likely to desire a mature man. I feel like we're attracted to what we're attracted to. There's usually emotional reasons that we're drawn to maybe even just the idea of being with an older man. Some women have daddy issues. There's a psychological reason for why women are attracted to father figures that they may never have had as a younger child, younger girl, attracted to that based upon a trauma that they need to heal. And for some that may sound weird, but it's a very real thing. And that's another reason why a woman could be attracted to older men, to kind of heal that daddy wound or maybe reactivate it depending on the quality of man she's with. But that's what I want to say about why women prefer older men, and how not all women are gold diggers just because they're with a man that's older than them. And also how younger men are not left out of the equation, because there's a lot of human beings on this planet, and I do believe we all have a person out there for us. So don't give up hope, but I hope this video could inform you in some ways that maybe you've never heard before. So if you guys did like today's video, please hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.